with Nigerians and South Africans were waiting for us to fail so that they will come and drag us on social media. They will come and throw out those stale jokes and they never see this coming, bro. In your faces, baby. In your faces, you are still going to sit at Mutala Airport and watch us, bro. That is what you're going to do, bro. They will make you not tell me, say you people are not waiting for us to lose this match so that we will be booted out of the competition. Then you'll be happy. You people wanted this to happen. In your face. In your face, we are playing the World Cup. You are not playing some. Take that L and suck it. You people are waiting. It never happened. We serve a living God. The God that we serve, he doesn't wear flip-flops, so he can never flop. Bars. He can never flop. He has promised he will never fail. My goodness. In your faces, in our next match, we are going to win. We are going to stay into this. We are going to stay in this competition. Even if we progress to the next stage of the competition and they boot us out, they did well.
Hello and welcome to the Clipboard Show. This is your #1 unfiltered unscripted show, and this is the second episode of our World Cup series. All right. What is the issue? Before I go into details, what is the issue with Nigeria and Ghana? Nigeria is not in this competition. Nigeria did not qualify. Nigeria failed to score a goal at Ghana when they play at the qualification stage. And back home in Nigeria, it was 1-1 draw. And because of the away goal, Ghana qualified. Congratulations to Ghana. And all the African nations were supporting all the African nations out there. But what's the issue? What problem do you have with Nigerians all the time? From their social media influencers to the musicians to their celebrities, everything is just competition about Nigeria. Hey, Ghana, move on. Move on from what happened, but we know the history. We don't want to dive into that, but move on. Leave Nigeria alone and concentrate on the tournament. Look at what he just said. That's uncalled for. I don't want to deal with that. I want to move on. Congratulations to the Black Stars of Ghana, for the winning. Congratulations to Morocco. Congratulations to Cameroon for the 3-3 draw. If he can beat Brazil, which I cannot put my money down there, but if he can win Brazil, definitely you're going to qualify from the group stage. But sometimes it takes hard work to be up there. So let's see what you can do, Cameroon, to get out of the group stage. But so far, it's been good for the African nations. It's been good. The first outing and the first matches weren't too good, but the second matches, bro, I tell you, we are up there. And I believe African nations is going to move to the semi-finals and probably finals. I'm very optimistic. I'm very hopeful that this will happen. But I don't like situation whereby instead of you to put your energy towards the support, you're out there cascading Nigeria. Oh, Nigeria want you out. No, we don't want you out. We don't want Ghana out. We want Ghana to succeed. Okay? And that is why a member of the Ghanaian technical crew is out there embarrassing Africans and embarrassing Ghanaians. How could a member of the technical crew, okay, go to a player who is crying, who is devastated, who's not happy that they lost the match against Ghana, to take a selfie? Who does that? Who does that? And he take away the glory of the Black Stars of Ghana, their effort, their resilience, and their teamwork, and the winning. The whole world is now talking about a member of the technical crew going to take a selfie with a player. That was uncalled for. Let's say the game went the other way around. Okay, let's say Ghana lost the game to South Korea. Do you think a member of the South Korean technical crew will go take a selfie with a Ghanaian player? Do you think that will happen? Let me take a sip and I'll tell you the answer. The answer is no. That won't happen. That would not happen. So you have to give ourselves respect, okay, before other people can respect you. But that was very disgraceful and embarrassing. And even take what do you call it? It took the other member of the technical crew to let him realize that, hey, you can't do that. Stop. This man right here, he's right here. Ghana, move on from what has happened before. Let's put our energy towards going further, getting to the next stage, and see where an African nation can go and represent. Because since the inception, since the beginning of World Cup, since the introduction of World Cup, or no matter what language you want to call it, since the beginning, the origin, the conception, or whatever you want to use, what you want to use, African nations have never been to the finals. So, but this time we want to see. Okay, we want to see if this can happen. Let's put our support together and see how we can push this team forward. All right, let me move away from the African nations and see what is happening. Iran is playing against England, and there was pre-match interview, and listen to the brilliant answer that the American player gave to an Iran journalist.
Mila Javamardi from Press TV. First of all, you say you support the Iranian people, but you're pronouncing our country's name wrong. Our country is named Iran, not Iran. Please, once and for all, let's get this clear. Second of all, are you okay to be representing a country that has so much discrimination against black people in its own borders? And we saw the Black Lives Matter movement over the past few years. Are you okay to be representing the US? Meanwhile, there's so much discrimination happening against black people in America.
My apologies on the mispronunciation of your country. Yeah, that being said, you know, there's discrimination everywhere you go. You know, one thing that I've learned, especially from living abroad in the past years and having to fit in different cultures and kind of assimilate into different cultures, is that in the U.S. we're continuing to make progress every single day. You know, growing up for me, I grew up in a white family with obviously an African American heritage and background as well. So I had a little bit of different cultures, and I was very easily able to assimilate in different cultures. So you know, not everyone has that ease and the ability to do that, and obviously it takes longer to understand. And through education, I think it's super important. Like you just educated me now on the pronunciation of your country. So. Yeah, it's a process. I think as long as you see progress, that's the most important thing.
All right, you see that, because there's so much tension. FIFA tries as much as possible to take away politics and order from football or from soccer, but you still see some of it in there. You know, we all know the type of relationship that US has with Iran. Is not juicy, is not good, they are not allies. So when it comes to this game, it's gonna be one of the toughest games so far, because the political atmosphere gonna influence the game. It's gonna influence the game. Definitely. We can't wait to see the outcome of that game. And for those of you who pronounce Iran as Iran, you heard the journalist say it's not Iran, it's Iran. Respect every nation. Okay, we have to learn how to respect every nation. And this has been one of the issues that every black player, black athlete, or whatever form representing the US always face outside the US. They always want to put in the box and remind you of how you've been treated back home. Are you proud representing US out there? Yes, I am proud representing US out there, but we are making progress. There are changes. We know in every society there are issues, there are societal issues, there are people who are marginalized. Even in African countries that are all blacks, you also see that level of marginalization. But that doesn't mean that people cannot represent their country irrespective of whatever they are going through. It's not even too juicy in Iran, but you see people out there representing Iran. So why are you putting this young man in this black box again? Why do people always put black people in this box, try to see what they will say and nail them? But I'm so glad his response was smart and he's intelligent, and I'm looking forward to see an interesting game between Iran and the USA. Thank you so much for staying on. She won the fan of the day. She was excellent. She was resilient. She was supporting all through, even when Cameroon was down. She was out there singing and giving that support, cheering Cameroon. At the end of the day, Cameroon was able to equalize and came out 3-3 draw. So congratulations to you. She is the fan of the day. Thank you so much for staying with us. I promise you we have loads of content coming out from this channel. So stay tuned. We won't bore you. We'll give you every bit by bit of what's happening in Qatar. Thank you so much and stay safe. I'm out of here.